I'm ready to go. Let's get to this conversation. And I've been trying to figure it out for a little bit here. Since Kenny Pickett has gotten into town, there's been this fascination with him being the odds-on favorite to start. Now, look, here's why I got a kind of an issue with it, because this irks me a little bit because we don't do any questioning. We think it's harmless when we throw it out like that. Oh, it's harmless. It's just Kenny Pickett. He's a veteran, whatever. He'll get it done. Let me ask you a question. What resume has this man ever had to make him the odds on anything? Where's the resume? Where's the throws? Where's the highlights? Where are all these spectacular jaw-dropping plays that he makes him the incumbent? At least if you're a Joe Flacco fan, you can squint real hard and say, listen, Joe Flacco, I seen him here. He led the team to the playoffs when we was looking terrible. He came off the couch throwing for 300. You can also say he's a Super Bowl winning champion as a starting quarterback. He's still got a crazy arm. Where's the resume for Kenny Pickett? It's almost as if they hand out a script, and it's like one of them Hollywood scripts where they're like, here's what we're going to do. Here you go. This is the copy. Let me send this. CC all media outlets. It is today, here on forth, we are told by the decree of the King of Berea, Kenny Pickett and all the rights deemed necessary shall be therefore given first rights of refusal to the starting quarterback, keys to the kingdom, and Lord of the Reach, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and 3 Valyrian swords, and 6 dragons, and 7,000 unsullied and second sons. Those rights are deemed to Sir Kenny Pickett. That's how easy it was. He had to make no throws. He had to win all the games. He just showed up, traded 5th round pick. I'm the dude. I don't get it. I don't understand. By the way, let me ask you this question. I'm willing to have the dialogue with everybody out there. If you're going to say, mind you, I'm not even saying this about Dillon Gabriel, because I think Dillon Gabriel is better than Pickett. I'm not saying Pickett can't compete, but the reason you're getting pushed back from G. Bush right now is you've given him the 7 kingdoms. He didn't even have to fight no White Walkers. What? Even Jon Snow had to go on the wall. What? What are you? They just came in the Western. They just came in the Western Westeros and just here you go. He's coming in. Hey. What are the Baratheons? Won more wars than Pickett. What are we basing this off of? It's just wild to me. Everybody had to fight wars back then. He just walked right on in. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take the veil. We'll take that. I'm looking for, and by the way, I've seen highlights from Flacco on deep balls. I've seen highlights from Dillon Gabriel. I've seen the most highlights from Shedeur Sanders. Where are the Kenny Pickett highlights? I see none. I'm not even seeing checkdowns. Where are the Kenny Pickett highlights? Where I'm looking at the stats, I'm like, dang, where's your touchdowns at, fam? Where they at? I'm saying, okay, well, let me go back to Pittsburgh. I think it's funny because go back and rewind the tape when people here was going against Kenny Pickett. We're like, oh, this is about to be this barbecue chicken. Kenny Pickett today, I think he lost to DTR. We couldn't even throw the ball that game. I think DTR beat him. Not saying that he doesn't have an opportunity to go out there, and if Kenny Pickett somehow in the first preseason game is cooking, I'll say he's cooking. But all I'm saying, bro, where is the resume? Where are all these wins, these touchdowns, this fourth quarter magic, the big time throws? If you working, think about this. If Shedeur Sanders is balling with the fours, that means we need some more. If Kenny Pickett is with the ones and ain't getting it done, you're supposed to be 20 and 20. You got Judy out there. I need you 18 or 23 touchdowns. You out there with Njoku, the first team line, all that good stuff. Why is you balling? It go both ways, people. Yeah, you're supposed to infinitely be better if you are a guy that playing with the threes and fours. At least you dominate when you are. But if you playing with the ones and then you ain't getting it done, I'm not seeing no highlights. I'm not seeing no crazy throws. And the crazy part about it is no one's even really talking about him. They say more about Dillon Gabriel than him. And it's think about it. It's days Joe Flacco be on ice. Nah, Joe, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Joe. Go over there and chill. Yeah, go over there and chill, dog. Shut it down. Yeah, we already know you know the blitz pickup. We know you know the coverage. Chill out. Don't even need none of that, Joe. Matter of fact, you just stay inside. You just chill out inside. Yeah, watch it from the security cameras. Watch the security footage. We don't even need you watching no regular film. You getting all them reps and you ain't balling? That's like saying LeBron or Kobe ain't getting he ain't balling on them first. Do you know how much LeBron is? You know how much people is eating? Joe Burrow eats all of them. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, they're eating on all their first units. Why is it that we keep talking about these first team reps that people is getting that other than Shedeur Sanders, and we've seen no dividends from it? No dividend. When you ask people, always ask them. You say, G. Bush, you this is why you're just too emotional. Y'all not logical enough. Just because somebody tell you a lie in a straight face with a monotone voice don't mean that it still wasn't no lie. Ask them folks. Well, listen, if you feel like he's the odds-on favorite to start, where are you getting that from? What skill set, what trait, what resume, what background, what plays are you seeing made on a day in, day out basis that make it that he's the guy? Anybody can have an affinity to somebody. Anybody can say, well, I just like the way he walks, or seems like a good guy, but what throws have you seen? There's nobody writing about his throws right now. Right now, if you ask anybody, Joe Flacco probably is the odds-on favorite to start. Shedeur Sanders, by far, is the second best quarterback in camp. By far. It's not even close. And Dillon Gabriel is even smoking Pickett. Even the people that want Shedeur Sanders to start is saying that, yeah, Shedeur, but Dillon Gabriel's smoking him. Even the people that like Shedeur say that. Even the Flacco people's like, yeah, but Pickett, I don't understand it. It's like, almost like the memo went out and he's the hand of the king now. I'm confused, man. I'm just hand it over. But this is what happens, man. And before I get out here, I'm gonna just let you know, this is what happens when you lose a lot. When you be taking L's a lot, you got a long time. You ever somebody put you in solitary confinement? When they put you in solitary confinement and you are in the purgatory and you don't get to hang around the other people, the other good teams or the other NFL people, or you don't get to hang around none of them, you start to just be in a hole with just making up, turning in circles in your head. And then they let you out. And then you get around, you say, man, I want to go back to the hole. Why? Because you conditioned to the hole. You done been in there so long, the only friend you got is in your mind. So now When you see good quarterbacks or you see real quarterbacks or you have some competition, you can't tell which is which. People keep saying, why is it that can't nobody in Cleveland give you a fair, why is it that it's all over the place? It's this guy was good, but that guy ain't no good, but this guy, but I think it's Shedeur, Dillon look better. It's because when you in the dark for so long, everything when you get out seems to be too bright. You can't even tell which is which. Your vision is blurry. You don't know which way you're going. You're looking around. You're stumbling on yourself. You're nervous around people. You think somebody about to get you. You're paranoid. You can't call it straight. You don't understand what's going on. You're like, dang, this is a whole new world out here. Well, that's what happens when you're in the dark for 30 plus years with no light. 30 plus years looking for a quarterback. If one tripped and fell in front of your face, you wouldn't know what it looked like. It's the problem. Maybe I'm wrong too. Who knows? But at least I'm willing to say it loudly.